Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm back with another Dollar Tree haul. It's been a couple minutes for me since I did the last video, but it's probably been a couple days for you, just knowing how things work. I do appreciate how you all don't get upset that I film multiple videos in the same day sometimes and just spread them out over days. I just don't have the kind of life, unfortunately, where I can film something every day. I'm super jealous of the ones that can, because they make it seem so easy. But anyway, we're back, and I don't think to mention the description box when I do these Dollar Tree hauls, because there's nothing in the description box that pertains to Dollar Tree, but I do have other savings opportunities down in my description box on these videos too, in case you're ever interested in that. So anyway, the stuff that I'm showing in this video is stuff that I actually got today from a store here in town that I hadn't gone to yet. And it's crazy because this store had a bunch of holiday decorations, probably the most of any of the stores I went to. And they had a lot of their Christmas stuff out already too. And then we've got another store on the other side of town that has no Christmas stuff yet. So I don't know how Dollar Tree figures out where to send what things. I wish the stores were physically bigger so that every store could have everything. But they must think there's a lot of crazy people like me that are just willing to go and go to all of them. I don't know. That seems crazy. And I'm only doing this for you, Temu. Well, you are kind of my Temu family, but I'm only doing this for you guys, my hauler time family, because I care about you. All right, so before it gets too thick in here, let's get started. Some of these items were from the plus section, so I'll point those out so you know which things cost more. But let's get started with our first little Gnomey. So his beard is a little scruffy, but what do we expect for $1.25? But he's got a cute red hat, red body, a little penguin feet, well, I guess little Gnomey feet. And so he's like cottony soft filling up here at the top, but then he's got a weighted filling down here, which if I feel it, it feels like shards of plastic, not sharp shards of plastic, but that's just kind of, it doesn't feel like beans, I guess is what I should be trying to say. But this was in the regular section, so he was $1.25. And then I also got his brother. Are all gnomes boys? I don't know. That seems like a silly question to ask. I guess the one Gnomey movie, what was that? With Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake, they were girls in that. Or were those trolls? Oh crud, I don't know. I'm gonna embarrass myself again and then have to figure out how to cut some stuff out. So just ignore that. All right, so next, his brother must be in a different bag, so we'll go to his bigger brother, which I just now realized he's got a little tear in his hat, but that's okay. I could staple that, right? All right, so he's an all gray gnome. His beard is a little bit better quality, but I thought this hat was super cute, and it's super soft, fleecy kind of material. And he is $3. And then I think, I didn't get any of these, but there was a $5 version, and they stand on legs. But I didn't want any that stand on legs, because that's just weird, right? So anyway, there's this one. I'm not sure where, because these are too tall for my entertainment center, so these may just go on an end table in the living room. But this is another $3 one that's all in red, and I don't see any obvious seam issues. Cute little Santa belt. So there's that. then the little one's brother is in this one. Now I realize I probably should have gotten 3 of these little ones, because there's something about decorating in odd numbers, right? Like when they're when you're making handmade cards and you're stamping, they always tell you it's better to work in odd numbers. So maybe I'll need to go see if I can find a baby gnome or something to make out a fifth thing. But this little guy was $1.25, a little scruffy, but still cute, and they all go together color scheme wise, and they all have like little fuzz on them from probably some of their cousins have some holes in them. Alright, so those were all of the gnomes that I got. And then this was the first one that I found any of the cloth pumpkins in. This was $1.25. And it's in the blue, so I thought this would go with the color scheme that I'm doing on my entertainment center for fall. So I just got one of these, but I thought it's cute. It's kind of got it glistens, the whatever fabric this is glistening. And then my husband, of course, found these mini purple lights. And we all know his favorite color is purple, so he had to get them. I don't know where these are going to go, but there's 20 per strand. Oh, so it's just 5 feet, so it's not like... We actually use purple lights on... We have a white Christmas tree that we use purple lights on. Purple and white lights on. So, in theory, we could use these on that, but we could also string these around the window. Well, you guys know what Christmas lights are used for. I know I'm trying to teach you. And then I finally found the other 2 hand soaps. So I got 2 of the snowmen, and they had 4, but the other 2 were dented. So I got lucky that I found that 2 of them weren't. Because for some reason I have to buy 2 of each thing. Go figure. Well, I have 2 bathrooms, so I guess, you know, then I could rotate. And the poor sink, kitchen sink, I guess it's on its own. Although I did get 3 Christmas trees. Darn it, I should have got 3 of each of them. Well, whatever. I could only find 2 that weren't bad of that. So this one, and what is this? This one is Mary Berry scented, and we'll test that out in a minute. And then I found Santa. So I think that's the 4. There's the Christmas tree, the gingerbread man, the snowman, and the Santa. I think those are the only 4 there are, and Santa is cranberry. So I'm expecting this one to be my favorite. So like I said, I got 2 of each of those. So let's save Santa for last. But you know, I'm sitting here thinking now that I need to go back to, although the gingerbread one was in the one in the other state. Why does it matter if I have the same ones for each bathroom? It's like I think I'm going to put them on a rotation, and week 1 is going to have Christmas trees. Week 2, I'm not going to go through the soap that fast. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes. Okay, what was this one again? I've already forgotten. This one is Mary Berry. So yeah, so that's got a nice, that's a really nice scent. It's got a little bit of spice with the berry, so it's like maybe a little bit of cinnamon, which is very faint, but you can tell it's there. But as far as what berry it is, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It may be a mix of berries. But there's that one. And then Santa is cranberry. So how many of you out there are neurotic like me? And I've always been that way. It's got to be, well, obviously I do it with my kids. If I get this, well, not the same thing for every kid, but the same amount of money for each kid, or the same number of presents for each kid. So I don't know why I'm neurotic about things like hand soap. Okay, this is a really good one. It almost smells more like cherry than cranberry. Yeah, it definitely to me smells more like cherry, which is okay. I really like cherry too. And maybe when it's on my hands it'll smell more like cranberry, but in any event, I really like both of those. All right. Keep setting stuff here in front of me and then I don't have room to work. All right, so this is a bag of food stuff. So I got another one of the peace teas. I got the tea and lemonade version, and I was talking to my husband about these because he really likes just the plain sweet tea in this brand, but he says they don't make it in the can. They only make this one, the raspberry, which I had on another haul, and the peach in the can. Which, why is that? Must be, I don't know. These must sell better, but I've always liked a good Arnold Palmer. And it's such a big, it's 160 calories for this whole can. So there's that. And then this one, this is the one we started to eat on the way home. So it's Farmer's Pantry, and it's cornbread crisps, honey butter, and these taste just like cornbread. These were so good. I definitely recommend these. These are kind of in their health line, so it's got 10 grams of whole grains. Well, okay, calorie wise it's not very good because there's 2 servings in this little bag, and it's 130 calories per serving. 21 grams of carbs. So okay, I take back, I realize it's got the 10 grams of whole grains, but if you're counting your carbs, this may not be a good choice for you unless you have a cheat day or something. But anyway, and actually, to be fair, these are, I mean, they're not very big. So, and you need something to drink while you're eating these. They're kind of drying, so maybe you could make this last longer. I don't know, but they were really, really good. So if you don't care about any of those other things, try these out because they were good. And this was, well, I said this earlier, these were in the one across in the other state. I can't say I've ever seen these by me, but maybe I've not really looked. I don't know. And then I picked up these caramel apple chips because I hadn't seen the caramel version before. I've gotten the freeze-dried apples and the regular apples like this, but I hadn't seen the caramel ones. Oh, well, it says they've got 7 flavors: original, caramel, cinnamon, Granny Smith, golden delicious, sour apple, and pink lady. So it would be nice if they'd get some more of those flavors. But yeah, so this whole bag is 170 calories, 27 carbs. I had somebody ask in the comments about the carb counts on things, so I'm trying to provide that for these things now too. All right, so then I found a new freeze-dried one that was mixed fruit. So I've gotten most of these things separately, but then I had never seen them all together. And there's 60 calories in this bag and 15 carbs. 14 of those are sugar because of the fruit. There's no added sugar. Oh no, there is in this one. 4 grams of added sugar. So there's that. And then, what does this say? Okay, peppercorn ranch pretzel sticks, hand seasoned in small batches, made with flavor so bold it's lip smacking, finger licking goodness and crunch. Made in Michigan, with a big heart. I think there may have been a couple different flavors of this. but I won't swear to it. So there's 3 servings in this bag. It's 160 calories per serving, 20 grams of carbs per serving. These are for my husband. I don't like pretzels. I like a soft pretzel. I guess I should take that back, but I don't like those kind of pretzels. All right, and then randomly in this bag is also the little bling that you put around your if you have a push button starter on your car. That's what this goes around that. They had these in pink and blue, so of course I got pink. And I don't know why they give you 2 unless they don't last very long. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. All right. All right, only one more bag. No. I'm always saying there's only one more bag, but there's always one hidden. Oh, well, this hardly counts. There's only one thing in here. So this is white grape strawberry. We hadn't seen that particular combo before, and it's in their healthy version. Although, is any kind of juice really healthy? Probably not. But it's flavored reduced sugar, juice cocktail blend from concentrate, 10 calories per serving, 3 carbs, 2 of which are sugar. So we thought we'd give that a try. For those of my viewers out there that worry about me and my family with our sugar intake, being that my husband and I are diabetic, although we are controlled diabetics with our medication. Not that that's a free reign to go out and eat whatever we want. I'm not saying that. But yeah. So this is, I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't like diet soda. To me, if I can't drink a regular sugar product, I just rather drink water. Unless it's tea. Tea is the only thing that I like with a sweetener instead of sugar. All right. Now for the last bag. Get this out first. I got a metal sign that I'm probably going to stick up there once we get into Christmas season, but I thought this was so cute. I like the color scheme. 25 cents for a horse-drawn carriage or sleigh ride. Kris Kringle's sleigh rides. And then it's got so this was in the plus section and this was $5. Which, those of us that have gotten metal signs on Temu, I mean, there's no dings or anything in this, so I thought this was a really good deal. And it was the only one they had. But they had different metal signs. It's just this is the only one of this one they had. And then whenever I can spot a multi-pack of LED light bulbs, I pick up a box. Not that we go through them very quickly because it takes a long time to go through LED light bulbs, but I did notice we have a couple out upstairs. So got a 4-pack, 800 hours, no, 800 lumens, last 13 years. So unless you've got shoddy wiring, I guess that's a good deal. And I think they only had the 60 watt. I didn't see any 40 watt ones. All right, and then I'm like, where did I put the bag? Surprise, surprise, more bagel chips. We've been having trouble finding the garlic ones, so when you can't find those, we get the sea salt ones. But they're really crispy, and there's 3 servings in this. It's 130 calories per serving, 18 grams of carbs. but only one is from sugar. So there's that. And then I got a couple of removable hooks. Now, yes, I have a bunch of hooks from Temu, but those typically are not removable. And so for this wall back here, I'm going to try these. These are hold up to 3 pounds, so I'm hoping it'll hold the Dollar Tree sign that I got. It's probably not going to hold. I would probably need 2 of these to hold that metal sign, but I'm thinking more for this sign that I got, because this is not 3 pounds. So I figured I'd try that with the hopes of saving the paint on the wall, but it's in the basement, so it won't matter if I end up having to use a stronger one. But anyway, I like these because it was clear. It was the clear hook and the removable part was clear, because if you've ever looked at these at Dollar Tree, a lot of times it's got the what looks like this underneath it, so that's kind of weird. But I guess they figure you've got something in front of it, so it doesn't matter. But not necessarily. If you're hanging it and it's got a string, that part might be showing. All right, and then the last item are these LED pumpkins. So let's get these out. I want to say it said batteries not included, but we'll see. Yep, here's the battery pack. But I also was kind of thinking these could sit on the entertainment section, at least through Halloween. I don't know that I'd leave them up for the rest of fall. Do I have this kind of battery? Let's see. And for some reason it says do not use rechargeable batteries. So maybe some of you out there would understand why that is. Okay, I've got to push on here to get this open. I'm afraid I'm either going to break a nail or I'm going to break this. Nope, I cannot open it there. It's got this little spot right here, but it's like I need to push in this center part, but it's not moving. Can I just lift this other thing over it? Okay, here's where I'm going to hurt myself. Are you guys yelling at the screen? Stop, stop. Okay. I'm afraid I'm going to break it or myself, so there is a screw here, so I guess it's possible that I'll need to unscrew it, but I don't think that's... Okay, well, normally it's got the little arrows to tell you to push like that. This one didn't, but all right, let's see. My handy dandy Amazon batteries. All right, well, this is in the on. This is on, and it's not any different than off. Yeah, it's not doing anything, so I don't know what that... I've got the batteries in the right direction. And these are new batteries, so let me just flip them just in case. Not the direction, but which one is in on which side. No, nothing. So I guess I'll play with these to see if there's just something I'm not thinking to do on these, but I don't see anything on the pumpkins themselves. Why would they make it that difficult? So I don't know. I don't know if these are busted or not. I'll untangle them and maybe that'll make a difference. But great product to end on, right? Okay, so then this would be my biggest disappointment of this particular order. And even though I really like the gnomes, I really like this. So this will be my favorite item. So I wanted to do a couple tastings on this one. Let me find, hold on, let me find where I put it. Ugh. Okay, so these are the freeze-dried red apples. I opened that right before this. I did have a couple out of here, but they don't really put very many in there. But these, let me just take one out so you can see if you've never had freeze-dried fruit. But really, once you put them in your mouth, they start to, it's just like the regular dried ones, they start to rehydrate and kind of dissolve a little bit. But by doing it like this, it has a really strong apple flavor. But I will say it's really easy for this skin to get stuck between your teeth. So just watch for that. And sometimes, I mean, most of these you can tell they've cut away the part with the seeds, but sometimes the machine is off a little bit and you'll still get the part where the seed was, so don't eat that part. But I'd say you might get maybe 20 pieces out of this. But this was 60 calories, 15 carbs, 7 of which are from sugar. But they are made in an allergen-free facility with no peanut, tree nut, egg, soy, or gluten. Okay, so that's really good. And then I'm gonna taste this one for you guys so I can describe it a little bit better. So they have the consistency more of a cracker than a chip, for example. But when it's starting to melt or dissolve in your mouth, you really get that cornmeal texture. Kind of like if you make handmade pizzas or homemade pizzas at home and you put cornmeal on the bottom before you put your crust down. It's got that kind of consistency. But somehow they make it taste like cornbread as opposed to just corn. Like it really feels like you're eating, like as it gets a little bit wetter in your mouth, it really feels more like cornbread. And that's when you really start to notice the honey butter. So these are really good. But they're made in the USA, and then they've got all of their social stuff on the back in case you're interested. It looks like they must. It says, check out our website for more on how we give back and for more about our brand. So there's a couple taste tests for you. I should have brought down one of the drinks that I've gotten in another one. And I could have tried one of those coffees maybe, but I didn't. And now one of my kids, okay, hold on. Yeah, make sure you have some liquid when you're eating these. But anyway, yeah, one of my daughters wants some of those drinks that we've been getting, so we'll have to see what's left. But anyway, that brings me to the end of this video. I really appreciate those of you that stuck around and watched, and if you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. I would love to get new subscribers, so if you're brand new to this channel, or if for some reason you've just never clicked that subscribe button but you've been around for a long time, please go ahead and click that button. It definitely helps my channel, which helps fund these videos. So don't forget to check out the description box in case you're interested in any of those other offers that are down there. But otherwise, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day and that you continue to have a great day. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself. Bye.